over the weekend, I learned a lot about my misconceptions of what money actually is and how that totally affected how I manifested results in my life. Right now, I have a bigger understanding on how it impacts on different domains in my life, not just like money for money's sake. How I look at money actually stems from my relationship with family, how I was kind of raised. So a lot of it is very internal, requires a lot of awareness of what's in the undercurrent, what is happening on the inside. For this weekend, it's all about unpacking that. All the stuff that we can get triggered by actually doesn't help us in getting the results we want. So I think the biggest takeaway is that with all these different things that cause a lot of resistance to, the whole point of this is so that we earn money, right? Figure out how to make our lives work, right? But if there's a lot of things that's not making us money, we want to find out why, because those are resistances, and sometimes the resistance is going against what we want. So all the things that are going against what we want, we start to find out what those individual things are, or we start having an awareness of what they actually is.
I feel like these 2 days have been a really intensive but really fun class about beliefs about money and also how it relates to other domains of our lives. We started off with doing some limiting beliefs about money. It gives me a lot of clarity about some of the limiting beliefs that I help, because a lot of these things are usually in my head. I kind of know it, but then actually writing it down in words, that made me realize, so these are the issues. During the class itself, of course, we go through it in details, and then we have some processes, physical processes, and then group processes, group sharing. And it's very interesting because through the group session itself, you also see how other people, their issues surrounding money, and your own reaction towards what they share is also a reflection of maybe your own issues surrounding money. So I find that the group dynamics, because it's quite a big class, so I think that's quite a good size in terms of the different group dynamic, how everybody bounce off different ideas. I felt like the whole environment is very safe. Actually, also the participants and also MK himself, he also managed to hold the group together in a way, create a very safe environment for people to share. And I felt like it's very supportive. The topic about money, maybe at the start, felt like something that's a really taboo, a lot of resistance, a lot of hesitant to talk about it, but I grew more comfortable in sharing, and also felt like in this space that we have here, we managed to share without any judgment. So overall, the whole program itself felt really safe. I think definitely I felt a lot more comfortable in opening up as well.
Before this program, I had a lot of limiting beliefs around my worth and what I was capable of earning. What I used to do in the past was to take multiple jobs, but I would take the lowest paying ones because I thought that was all I was worth and that was what I would be capable of. But then over time, I burnt out because it wasn't sustainable, and then I was stuck on how I can break through that whole blockage about not being worthy of earning more money. During the program, I realized that my issue is not so much about capability or competency, but rather I'm afraid to go out and do my own thing, which is why I'm always waiting to get paid by somebody else. Even though I have proof before that I'm capable of just going out and doing my own things, there was that fear that was stopping me. I think this weekend really helped me to go into what it is that I really want to contribute to this world versus looking for opportunities that I think I would fit into. So I think the equation changed in terms of, rather than looking for employers who would be willing to pay me, it's more what can I offer to put on the table so that I can control my income, I can control when the cash comes in, I can control how much I want to scale it by, when I want to work, when I don't want to work, how I want to work, where I want to work. Through this weekend, I realized that cash for me is a way to share a deep and authentic experience with another person, and it's also a way to get a deeper connection to the world around me. So it's not really so much about a transactional thing anymore, but rather what can I contribute and what can I experience in this world as a result of the cash that will give me access to it.